Hello, my name is Judith Ngozi Obodugo. I am originally from Nigeria. I'm a daughter, a mother, a sister, and career-wise, I'm a caretaker. I'm also a blogger. I'm an author, and also an aspiring entrepreneur. And now I have a talk show. What inspired me to begin this talk show was after experiencing some difficult time as a single parent for about 10 years in the United States. Being an immigrant and also being a woman, it wasn't an easy journey for me, as well as millions of other immigrants and women that are here to pursue their American dream. I want to share my story and my journey about my life here, and also invite other immigrant women and other calibers of women that are my role models here in the United States to use this platform to share their stories, their background, and also their struggle here. How life is here, apart from the country they came from, to come together to talk and to inspire younger generation, mostly women, to encourage them and to show them that they should pursue their dream, and the sky is their starting point, and never to give up. I will be hosting most girls, mostly female, from many parts of the world, and from also Walk of Fame. I'm also inspired by them, and they are also my mentor. I want them to use this background, this platform, to share their journey, their struggle, their achievements, and their goals. I hope this talk show will inspire you, younger girls, and people like me. I want to encourage you to never give up. And also, I want to use my journey, and we want to use our journey to show you that it's never easy, but if you keep going, you're going to achieve your goal. You never know whose life you're going to inspire when you share your story. And also, I'm looking towards business women, people that have made it through struggle. I want them to use this to inspire others, and also to show young girls to never give up in their dream. So speaking of author, I just became an author last year. I have my book here. It's called God's Got Your Back. It's about a girl that have went through struggle, went through difficult time when caring for her kid. This story is about me and also some other girls that are out there that are thinking that they don't have anything for them. If you watch this show, you're going to be inspired by a lot of females that I bring here. So I will want you to bring your sisters, your daughters, or any female that you know, because you never know what they are going to learn from the show. And I look forward to hearing from you. Reach out to me if you have a story to share. And we will bring you to my talk show, and you can speak to the audience and share your story. Thank you, and this is Judy Talk Show. Hello, my name is Judith Ngozi Obodugo, and this is Judy Talk Show. The most greatest people I've known and I've met are women from all caliber. I've met medical doctors, women from education, entrepreneurs, musicians, just to name a few. So I created this talk show to be able to empower women out there, and also to create a platform that will bring all women together to talk about their life, their background, and also to inspire the younger generation. So today, I have a good friend of mine. She is fabulous, as a friend calls her, and me as well. Today, I take her as a sister and also a friend. Please help me and welcome Sami Okomolafe.
Hello. It's nice having me on this show.
Thank you
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for coming today.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to have you. Do you mind telling us your background?
My background, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Oyo State in Nigeria, and then I was born in Ogun State, but my father, being a clergyman, he was a reverend, was transferred to different states. So we lived in like 3 different states before marriage brought me to the U.S.
Awesome, awesome. I want to know, did you go to school in Nigeria?
Of course, yes, I did. I went to elementary school and then high school, and then my university. I did my bachelor's in Nigeria. I studied mass communication, or it's called communication here. And then before I came to the U.S., marriage brought me to the U.S. I met my husband, we got married, and we have 3 wonderful boys now. So, yeah, I went to school in Nigeria, but when I got here, I went back to school. I studied interior design in school, yeah.
That sounds great. You have a very great background.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you have a very great background. So I wanted to know, since you went to school in Nigeria and also you went to school in the U.S., what is the school system like? What is the difference between Nigerian education and the U.S.?
Yeah, the education system in Nigeria is okay, but I can say the education system in the U.S. is like the best because you're provided with tools and, equipment and books, and if you're a citizen, even if you don't have money, you can write exams and then get scholarships, which we didn't really have a lot of that in Nigeria. I've been blessed to get grants, even to go to school here. And it was like, oh, this opportunity is what a lot of people in Nigeria would have been able to make good use of. If you're here and you want to go to school, I believe the sky is your starting point. There's no stopping you. Even if you're 70 years old and you still have the hope that you can make something good out of yourself, believe me,
Yes.
you will do it.
I can relate to that. For myself, I'm originally from Nigeria, and I went to school in Nigeria and also here in the U.S., so I can see the difference. Going to school here gives you a lot of opportunity. Not that we don't have opportunity back home, but here it gives you opportunity. You have different ideas and different things to do, which is very great. And also the school system helps, when it comes to, I know for the book, you can rent book here, you can even buy it and read online. But I know back home in Nigeria, you have to buy the book. So if you don't have the money, that's going to leave you to a disadvantage. So thank you for letting the viewers know about that. I wanted to ask you something. If you are given 2 minutes to talk about a topic that matters to you, what it is and why?
If I'm given 2 minutes on a platform to talk about a topic after my heart, it's going to be about domestic violence. I've been advocating for women and children in domestic violence homes for some years now, and I pray and hope someday I'll have an NGO. And I'm going back to school to study law so that I'll be able to be the voice to the voiceless. Because in Nigeria, where I came from, there's a lot of violence going on in homes, and people think it's just their partners. When a wife is the abuser or the husband is the abuser, most times they don't even think of the children and the impacts, how it affects the children mentally. They don't think of that, but it affects kids a whole lot, and it affects how when they go to school, how they relate to other kids. And since I caught that bug, like the vision, I'm like, I'm going to speak about this. I'm going to go back to school and see how I can be able to help more so that we can reduce it, how we can bring people, abusers, to be accountable for the sins. If you know this is against the law and we're going to hold you accountable, maybe that will check you when you want to go out of line, and that's why I'm going back to school very soon.
That is so awesome. You see, that's why I like talking to female like you. You guys have a lot to bring to the table, and also this is to use this to educate people and to let them know that the sky The sky is a starting point for you. I know they usually say the sky is your limit, but now the sky is a starting point for you.
Yeah.
So by going to law school, you're going to help a lot of women, not just women, also male and also children. So I love that courage in you. So what are you looking forward to? Like, what drives you? What wakes you up in the morning? What drives you every day? What are you always looking forward to?
The fact that tomorrow is not promised. Today is all I have. I want to get up, get dressed, sing, dance, just live my best every minute, because some people will be like 10 years to come, how do this? But tomorrow they might get sick and not be able to do much. And then they are like, oh my God, if I had known, I would have done this. But if you think about it this way, that tomorrow is not promised, you are not given tomorrow, this is all I have, I'm going to live my best, you're going to go out and smile more. People are going through different things. Your smile might make a difference. Your kind words might make a difference. You're trying to help, offering, to help. It might be at the store. You see someone, carrying this thing and it's heavy and you could lend a hand. Or you could even give up a seat for someone even in the bus. Or even at the parking lot, you see people struggling with kids and ask them if you could help. Someone gave me and my kids money, $8, because she saw us struggling, and that touched my heart. I was like, this is my kind of a person, and I'm like, I'm going to pay it forward, because this is me. This is what I want to do. Yeah.
That's awesome. And also to add to what you're saying, I was listening to the radio station. The host was, telling the audience, like, at the end of the day, it is not what you achieved, but how did you help someone? Like, if you see somebody that is going through something, even though you don't offer anything financial, just giving them that encouragement, just putting a smile on somebody's face, just any act of kindness helps. It goes a long way, because you never know what someone is going through in their personal life. So just that act of kindness, just putting a smile on someone's face, can go a long way. So this brings me to what are you doing right now? Like, what is your daily?
I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I joined Mary Kay in 2013. I went for a church program and I met this beautiful lady on my table. Her name is Amy Gambuan. Hi, Amy, if you're watching. Anyway, I love her. I looked at her from head to toe and I'm like, this is my kind of a woman. I want to get to know this woman. See, it gives me happiness. It gives me joy when I see people happy, well-dressed, with their makeup on and everything. I know, sometimes you can't do that every day, but try your best, because as they say, you dress the way you want to be addressed.
Exactly.
So I saw her, I smiled at her, and she was like, oh my God, how are you? We got talking and she told me about the opportunities Mary Kay afford. I was like, just sign me up. And I've never had any cause to regret it till date. I have the website working. I go to customers. And one good thing Mary Kay does is this. You can go to a customer. It's not about what you have to sell. It's about living there and they feel your presence. And you are able to encourage them.
I love that.
I've gone to places, and believe me, I will leave the products and I'll begin to minister to people, like tell them, encourage them that there's hope for you. Don't give up. Whatever you're going through today is not going to be the end of it. After the rain, the sun will shine again. You're going to have a cause to smile again. Yes, today is bleak, today is dark. Yes, but at the end of every tunnel, there's light. So your light is coming. I'm like, you're like a broken crayon. A broken crayon can still color. So don't give up on yourself.
That's life.
To somebody that actually breaks a bottle, the person might be like, oh, it's done, like the bottle is broken. That means the person just forgot there's a designer that works with broken bottles. He makes a mosaic design out of it. And at the end of the day, people are paying money. They are buying it. So that's why I love my Mary Kay life.
And you can see she's fabulous. She's my fabulous sister. So do you mind telling viewers how to contact you if they want any product
My website is www.marykay.com/SomiAkomolafe. The spelling of my name is SANMIAKOMOLAFE. SANMIAKOMOLAFE. And my phone number is 402 5102657. I'm on Facebook too. I'm on Instagram. On Facebook, Samia Komolafe is my name. I love to make friends. Just add me up, okay?
I love the courage. So you're selling Mary Kay and you're going to school, you're starting to go to law school to help women and help children and families. You know, there's a lot that you're doing, and that's one thing I admire about you. And you're the kind of person that always brings a joy and smile on people's face. And also, you know, you're very hardworking, you know, being a mom and also doing business and taking care of your adorable boys. So I know that you have a very special talent. Do you mind sharing that? Do you mind telling the viewers?
Oh, yes. Anyway, I told you my father was a clergyman. I was born into a Christian home. We all sang in my house. Like, my father was a good singer. He was a good dancer. My mom was, you know, the choir mistress at the point. We all sing. Like, so I love to sing. You can wake me up in my sleep and I'll sing for you. I love to sing. And most times what people don't understand is this. I sing to encourage people. And most times when I sing, I get encouraged back in return because, see, my life is not perfect. I'm a human being. So call me and tell me, Sammy, I feel down today. Can you sing for me? And I'll be like, why should I be discouraged? Oh, why should my shadows fall? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend, is He? Oh, His eyes is on the sparrows, and I know He watches me. Oh, His eyes is on the sparrows, and I know He watches me. Oh, I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. For His eyes is on the sparrows, and I know He watches me. He watches you.
That is so awesome. Well, I wish I can sing like you. Thank you so much. I admire that. So I know there's so if anybody's watching this today, any young lady, what advice will you give to the person?
I'll tell the person, no matter what you're going through today, keep holding on. A lot of people see me today and they look at me and they're like, oh, she has everything. No, I grew up in a home that we didn't have a lot, but, you know, we were encouraged. We were told to pray. We were told to be good. We were encouraged that tomorrow is going to be better. The fact that we're poor today doesn't mean we're going to be poor for life. And I just want to encourage someone to keep holding on, you know, pray and look for ideas and innovation. Like, I went to Nigeria last month and I just told myself, I'm like, anytime I travel, I'm going to learn a skill, whether I need it or not, because it will be good for me to need it in the future and know that I have the skill, not that I actually need the skill and I don't have it, whereby there are opportunities. So I'm like, I will learn as many skills as possible so that I can even impact my kids. They're boys. I don't want them to be just playing around. Yes, there's time to play, but I want to impact something in them from a young age. They can save towards their college.
Yes,
so I'm like, I'll keep developing myself so I can be a good role model for my kids. And I thank God even their dad knows how to cook. So they are learning too. So that's good. Awesome. Keep holding on. Tomorrow is going to be better.
Yes, yeah. So what is your defined moment? Like, is there anything maybe in the past or something you're looking forward for the future? Or I know, you know, you can sing, you say Mary Kay, you make people look pretty, you encourage the clients that you go to their house, and you're going to law school. Is there something on your to-do list that you have always wanted to do and you're looking for the opportunity to do it?
I love to model. Anyway, I love to model. I love to dress up. I feel like I'm on red carpet all the time. I tell my friends when we go to party, I'm like, let's bring Hollywood to Omaha. Like, we can't just dress like this for nothing.
Right.
You know, I'm a free-spirited person, as you can see. But I know that time, I'm a work in progress. I know that time is going to come, and I can't wait for it.
Okay. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for
Thanks
coming
for
in today.
having me.
Thank you for coming today, Somi. So you have heard my sister Somi tell about her background, what inspires her, and what she's looking forward to do for the better of tomorrow. So like I mentioned before, I created this platform to bring calibers of women to come and talk about their background, to tell us their inspiring stories. I know there are a lot of people out there that wants to know what someone do, you know, to know what you can do to be able to motivate you. I know everybody has something that they are aiming for. So whenever I bring in some guests here, you might learn one thing or the other from them. So, and I will try my best to bring different female here. So this is about female empowerment. So not just female, but anybody that has an inspiring story. So just stay tuned. You never know who I'm going to bring to the stage. And thank you for watching Judy Talk Show. Thank you and have a nice day.